Hey everybody, this is Captain Kyle. I'm here at Shorely with Kevin Sussman, who's a very talented actor. He's in a little show called The Big Bang Theory, and he's been in many other things, including Hitch, stuff like that. How are you enjoying the con?
It's great. Everybody's super friendly, and I feel good. Feels good to be around a bunch of my people, my fellow nerdlings.
So you're a nerdling. So what is your nerd passion?
These days my nerd passion is board games. To the point where people don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, this is over. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, it was great meeting you.
So what kind of board games? Just
mostly like Euro games, Settlers of Catan, and Ticket to Ride. A lot of people know about. I was haunting a website called BoardGameGeek.com, and I realized, oh my god, there's like a whole world, because like here in the U.S. we basically stopped after Monopoly and Risk. And which I used to love as a kid, but in Europe they apparently kept continuing these designs and fine-tuning stuff, and every year they put out hundreds of new board games. I have a couple of favorite designers. I love Martin Wallace and Klaus Tuber, and games like Railways of the World, and my favorite is actually a difficult one to recommend because the rules are, I don't know if it's a translation thing, but you gotta be kind of committed to get through them, but it's called A Few Acres of Snow. And I like Dominion and Agricola, and I could go on. And
we could just do the entire interview you naming off board games you like.
Yeah, and that's my problem in a nutshell.
I wouldn't call it a problem. I'd call it a passion, and whatever you're passionate about is good, right?
Well said.
So on the show, you're obviously a comic book store owner. Are you big into comics as well, or were you into comics?
Well, I used to work in a comic book store in New York, Jim Hanley's Universe, before I became an actor. That was my struggling actor job, because I wasn't able to get a waitering job. And I used to be more in touch with what was going on. Now on Big Bang, the store, they keep it pretty well stocked, but because Big Bang is Warner Brothers property, it's mostly DC stuff or anything that falls under the Warner Brothers umbrella. So I'm more up to date with what DC is doing, because when I'm on set, I tend to browse the shop. Yeah.
So did you realize that when you were working in a comic book store that it was like training for later on?
No, and I'm sure it's very weird because some of the guys that I worked with back then are still there today, and I'm sure it's as weird for them as it is for me to be playing a guy that works in a comic book shop, having worked there.
So your character doesn't have a very, how shall we say, active love life. Why don't you just call Hitch again?
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I definitely did a lot better in Hitch than I do in the world of The Big Bang Theory.
Well, we're all rooting that, you'll someday find your geek goddess.
Yeah, yes. I hope so.
So are you working on anything other than The Big Bang Theory?
No, I'm not acting in anything. We go back to work next month, starting season 11, and over the summer I've been working on stuff that I've been writing, nothing that I can talk about really at this point. So which is, I guess, a slightly better way of saying I have nothing going on.
So stuff that you've been writing that you can't talk about, but you can't even confirm whether it's in, development?
Yeah, stuff that's in development, yeah.
Well, that's good. That's better than saying you're doing nothing.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So what have you written that we've seen that's already come out?
I have partnered a couple of times with John Bowie, who plays Kripke on The Big Bang Theory, and we have written and sold a couple of scripts to various studios and networks, but nothing that has that's gotten picked up. We had a pilot that got produced for Amazon the first season that they were doing original content. They had sort of a weird, like, they took some of the produced pilot and put it online, but it wound up not going. But so that's the closest we've gotten to having something actually that I could point to and say, see?
I'm right there with you in the same boat.
Yeah.
So where can people find you on social media to find out when you do hit that?
I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I'm picking up my phone because I can never remember which is which. Let's see here. Instagram is Kev Sussman, KevSussman, and my Twitter, which I'm mostly active on Twitter, is at Kevin Sussman.
Okay, and we'll actually put them right here on the screen so people can see.
Awesome.
I can do all kinds of stuff in post.
Wow. Movie magic.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know about magic, but, any technology.
Digital trickery.
Yeah. I have some really odd questions for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
If your life was to have a theme song, what would that song be?
The theme to Chariots of Fire.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum.
It's uplifting. And then I could do everything in slow motion.
Have more relaxation time, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very cool. And if you were to receive a box, in the box is the thing that you want the most. And you open it up. What's in the box?
Aspen.
Aspen?
Yeah.
Colorado?
Yeah.
So inside the box is the entire Aspen.
Well, yeah. Okay, so the box is a gateway to Aspen.
That works. Maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah. Well, how big of a box are we talking?
Well, it's your box.
Can I fit in the box? Let's get into the nitty-gritty here.
Maybe it's TARDIS size, like the one over there.
Oh, yeah. Aspen.
All right. Aspen works. And
Well, actually, if it's a portal, let's just, you know what? Why am I being so specific? Let's just say a portal.
to anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you get a genie, why wouldn't you wish for more wishes, right?
Yeah.
So then you don't have to really decide. You
Yeah, but you know what? That's there's always when you wish for more wishes that never works out. You know, you hear too many stories about someone wishing for an extra wish, and that somehow ruins their wishes because the genies are tricky. You know, I'd rather just have a TARDIS box and that with a portal.
Yeah, that would work for me. And you could keep all your stuff in there because it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
You could be home and traveling at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Finally, is there a hobby that you have, some interest, that people would just be totally surprised to know that you're into?
Yeah, probably cycling. Based on my physique, I'm going to go ahead and say people would probably be surprised that I cycle. But I do. I cycle.
We believe you. You don't have to be so... It's okay.
Cycle, damn it.
And where do you like to cycle?
In right outside of Los Angeles, where I live, a place called La Cañada. It's beautiful up. It's not far from where I shoot Big Bang, but it's like you don't feel like you're in the city. It's really beautiful, and you're up in the mountains and trees and stuff. It's kind of like Aspen.
You really like Aspen?
Except it's hot.
Yeah, Los Angeles it's right by the desert. It's pretty much the desert.
Yeah.
So it'd be warm.
Yeah.
Which is why you have the physique you have.
Yeah, exactly.
It drains you of all the excess.
Yeah, I lose a lot of moisture.
Well, is there anything you want to say to your fans out there?
I guess there's at least 4 or 5 of you out there, and I just want to say, thank you guys and lady for the support, and we're gonna get through this.
There's at least one lady?
I'm giving myself the benefit of the doubt. Ma'am, I thank you.
Well, Kevin, it's been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is fun.
And everybody, thanks for watching. And tune into his show for season 11. Did you think it would make it to season 11?
I didn't think I'd make it to season 11. Well, it's kind of crazy. No show makes it to season 11. So,
Unless you're The Simpsons.
Yeah, or Meet the Press. Hey, I'll take it.
Very cool. So definitely check him out on Twitter, on Instagram, and watch season 11 of The Big Bang Theory. And he'll be in Hitch 2. Is there going to be Hitch 2?
From your mouth to Will Smith's ears.
All right, Will, if you're watching, he's probably not. Hitch 2. Check that out.
Maybe he's one of the 4 people.
Maybe. You don't think so?
Probably not.
This is the longest outro I've ever done, by the way. Everyone, thanks for watching. Have fun and cosplay on. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and share, and we love to read your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon to get notifications of our new videos. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the con floor.